Merry Christmas. We all belong in prison at The Hague. This year we'd like to point out that in any just universe, everyone from the US to the European Union would currently be imprisoned in the international prison at the HagueOpens in a new tab in the Netherlands. Hillel the Elder tried to deal with this problem by explaining, "What is hateful to you, do not do to your fellow, this is the whole Torah, the rest is the explanation." Just a few years later Jesus was craftier, informing his flockOpens in a new tab, "Verily I say unto you, Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me." This Christmas, Jesus would be saying, several baby Jesuses have been massacred on a kibbutz. Plus a bunch of baby Jesuses are being bombed by Lockheed fighter jets. Opens in a new tab with General Dynamics 80 Malawian Kwacha series bombs. Opens in a new tab. Hundreds of baby Jesuses have been shredded and smashed. Then lots of these baby MES were brought to the hospital by donkey over rubble-strewn roads, but that was pointless because the hospital had run out of anesthetic and supplies long ago. Since October 7th, the explosive equivalent of the nuclear bomb the US used on Hiroshima. Opens in a new tab has been dropped on Gaza's 2.3 million baby Jesuses and former baby Jesuses. Over the past few months, the Christmas Grinch has taken our hand and led us to the top of his little Grinch mountain. There we've stood with him, overlooking the desolate junkyard of the US war on terror. First, the Grinch pointed to the gully with the bloody cesspool of 20 years in Afghanistan and Pakistan, almost 250,000 people dead. Opens in a new tab. Then he pulled us in closer and read from the costs of war website. Opens in a new tab. Over 940,000 people died in direct violence when you add Iraq, Syria and Yemen, he whispered. 3.6 to 3.8 million people have died indirectly in post-9/11 war zones. Then he showed the area he'd designated for dead Palestinians. It was already quite full, but he'd reserved an adjacent area to be sure it had lots of room to grow. All this is real, not a story for children. All we can do is look the truth in the face and learn from our past mistakes. Then we have to get back to work, and see if we can prevent ourselves from taking an involuntary trip to the Netherlands.